in the Ayala Mall Circuit Makati are screaming out for their teams here. Bren Esports, Cignal, Ultra, and right off the bat, no contestants here. Everybody's just going to be playing it safe. No signs of invades just yet.
Again, very, very smooth gameplay is what we expect from Bren Esports. But can Cignal Ultra disrupt the flow? That is the big question. And again, that is their win condition. Can they do this? Can they really break up the almost perfect run of Bren Esports in this tournament? And they sure as hell are going to try.
Man, perfection is an understatement here for Bren Esports. They play it so well. They're playing it like like they made this game. They know it, the ins and outs, and I don't think Bren Esports is going to pull up a fight here, but that's going to be a
my God!
by Yako, Hayes, and Yuji. They're trying to retaliate here, and they do finally get Yako here. Daisenya and Tetsuya has to fall back, but Hayes is dropping pretty low, but Yuji on that Kimmy will be able to deter them from pushing any further.
Yep, they don't call him a mage god for nothing, but for the meantime, speaking of mages, Fugan's gonna kill on the bottom side for Cignal Ultra. It's a very intense battle right off the bat here for both of these teams. Taking objectives on, trying to take an objective on the top side and the bottom side of the map, ended up in resulting in so many kills going over very early on. And is that good or bad for Cignal Ultra? I think it's not. It's a really bad thing. Because if you give Bren Esports just an even trade in this game, as long as they keep even in gold, they probably will win in the later stages of the game.
Yeah, because what Bren Esports does is, sure, you're going to force out the fight, we're going to equalize it. After we take you guys out, we're going to go for the turret takes, and we're going to make sure that we have all the objectives there, but few getting another kill into his name. Really, Selena is proving to be the problem here for Bren Esports, because just like what we mentioned earlier on, Bren Esports hasn't won a game with Selena on it.
Yep, exactly, and that's what Cignal Ultra's trying to do here. Study where is the kryptonite of Bren Esports. Apparently, few on the Selena is one way to do it, but we're gonna have to wait and see if they can bounce back from this one. Because Bren Esports, they're very used to situations like this.
Yeah, well, this is looking like a huge gang squad from Bren Esports, rotating as 4 guys and splitting off. The turtle is being taken here by Cignal Ultra and has been finally secured. And of course, we do have the new buff for the turtle, where it's going to give you, aside from the gold and the experience, it's going to give you a lot of damage, and it's going to be a lot helpful here.
Yep, the rotation here on the bottom side of the map, though. Cancellation on the second part of the Way of the Dragon. That stopped the kill from Cignal Ultra, but Few, he is not done. He's trying to get the kill on the Rebo, and I think he will be successful. D picks it up on the backside. Hayes goes down on the end of that one, and that is going to be a 2-0 in favor of Cignal Ultra.
They are edging out the lead here. 5-2, 3 minutes and 15 seconds in the game. 1,000 gold lead almost, and the turret finally down. Coco will be able to secure a turret at the top lane to equalize the amount of pressure here. But the middle lane, though, that Minoan Fury connects onto Tats, and he's going to be forced back, but Few and the others are here.
Boy.
Look at the damage being dealt onto Pain. Pain is going to go down, and they're going to continue on to Yuji.
Boy! Yuji got them demolished in that fight, and that is Cignal Ultra slowly fulfilling their win condition here. Remove the Kimmy from play, stop him from generating gold, and every minute, every second that is happening is a loss for Brent.
And that is a problem of just focusing on that one hero pick. You're going to be focusing on Kimmy, sure. What else do you have to offer? That's their primary damage dealer here in the early to the mid game. Coco has to go online during the mid game as well to keep up, but he's being denied left and right. Speaking of which,
right there and then, as Mr. Nomad prompted it, Coco gets deleted as well. Cignal Ultra showing how to eliminate targets around the map, and this is just pinpoint rotation, pinpoint assassination attempt going right for Cignal.
Man, I mean, Bren Esports, they know how to rotate. They dictated the tempo that everybody else is going for. Just rotations. And right now, they're getting a taste of their own medicine. Cignal Ultra out-rotating Bren Esports, getting the first objectives and making sure that they get the jungle camps, they get the turtle in order for them to have that edge in the game. Looking at the gold worth here, 2,000 gold lead here by Cignal Ultra, as well as in kills.
Yeah, this is a completely different Cignal Ultra rotation that we're seeing. apparently it's catching bren esports off guard here slowly but surely. Bren esports though gonna dedicate 5 members to try to take down this Trill, but apparently it will get stolen
that's steal.
by Cignal Ultra. What the heck was that? Here comes the oncoming fight though. Again, Bren esports trying to flick their wounds here and try to get some kills under their belt, but Daisenia has something else to do with it.
And right now, Coco is going to be caught here by D. Goes for the Way of the Dragon, but right now, he gets knocked up. Daisenia is going to be there, and he's hurting really
my
bad.
God.
That's going to be killed by Yuji. Kimmy is starting to go online. Tets is going to be the sole survivor here, but Few has other plans here, trying to make a distraction here to let his teammates survive.
Man, that was a very messy disengage there from Cignal Ultra. Again, they risked a lot more than they got in that fight, and Bren esports capitalized once they saw the moment to get the kill and get the goal that they need to get back. But Few, again, going strong, going stable on this Selena. Exactly the shining light of hope that Cignal Ultra needs.
As long as Selena doesn't get picked off, they can have a fighting chance here because Kaya can go ahead and pick somebody off for Selena to connect with the Abyssal Arrow. Daisenia can follow through with a Yin Yang overturn. D can go wave the dragon to anybody in the game, and Yako is just going to be focusing on split pushing. That is the win conditions that Cignal Ultra has. Bren esports, they just have to rely on Kimmy. They have to expect Coco to go online mid-game, and just like what we mentioned earlier, that might just not be enough for them to come back.
How long can they actually keep this up, though? That's a question for Cignal Ultra. How long until Bren esports finds out what they're trying to do and then makes a counterplay for it? Like, maybe not show Yuji at all on the map. You know what? Bren esports plays so smart that I'm actually a bit concerned that Cignal Ultra might be giving away too much information to their enemies.
Yeah, that I agree with you here because Bren esports, they're going for the turret takes that are forcing Cignal Ultra. But hold that thought though, that's gonna be the Jikundo onto 3 people, and that's gonna be a kill by Rebo. Rebo's gonna fall down. I mean, Cignal Ultra though, they're trying to get Pain away from the fight here, and they are bringing the Pain. But that's a lot of damage by Kimmy. Yuji is on fire here. Pain is gonna fall down without a shadow of a doubt. Daisenia takes down Pain there, but that's gonna be Hayes and Yuji dealing a lot of damage. And that is possibly the comeback here. D and Daisenia are going to fall down. Yuji's going to go for it. One more person alive. We might witness a savage here in the grand finals. And D is just being slippery as ever. 1,000 founder is just going to be there to do that. But that is not going to be a savage.
Denied right there. But, man, Bren esports, they made a huge gold swing there by removing all of the members of Cignal Ultra that tried to go for the intercept in that fight. Apparently, Bren esports has different plans in mind, though, and they did get the goal that they needed. Evens out the economic score from that fight.
That might be the fight that Cignal Ultra lost. Bren esports might be able to come back from that. Getting the third turtle in the game might be beneficial.
Is this the turning point that we're looking for Bren esports? Pain goes in with the Minoan Fury. Does not have enough backup to go in. Apparently they're being very safe. Turtle will go over to Cignal Ultra once more. And even though they did, gold is still even. Bren esports is definitely fighting back in this one.
Yeah, we're even in gold, but we're not even in pushes. Bren esports just rather securing the objectives than going for the kills and clashes in order to equalize everything, because the thing here is that Kimmy is such a good pusher that as long as she's 4 out of 6 items in, she can delete everything. And looking at that, Kimmy is already getting the 3rd item, almost to the 4th item that she has.
Yep, definitely on the way for this one. This Kimmy is definitely the primary target. The assassination potential here from Cignal must be used on this Kimmy at all times that they are presented with the opportunity.
You know what? The other thing I want to point out here is that Hellcurt hasn't been a huge distraction here for Cignal Ultra, and it's starting to be a problem. If they're not going to use Hellcurt as a split pusher, might as well go for the team. That silence is going to prove a lot here, especially when the Minoan Fury is up and running, the Hurricane Dash is up as well. A silence might just turn the tides here, but speaking of which, Pain is after Tets. That's going to be a Minoan Fury.
Oh my god, this is a 4v5 right now. Hellcurt is nowhere to be found. Bren Esports, if they pull the trigger on this one, this could be bad, but they can pull
Coco!
the trigger on! Oh my god, Coco got caught out. Can they make it out? Apparently not. Daisenia gets a kill. D is on the backside, but the rest of the Bren Esports cleaning up house right there on the northern side of the map.
That's going to be costly for D. He's still fighting here. Goes for the G Kundo and the Shampoo in, but that's really not a wise call. And D is going to fall down. Yuji on a monster kill here, and he is out of reach here for Cignal Ultra. They are going to go for broke. They're going to go for few here. The number one problem for Bren Ultra ever since the regular season is no longer a problem.
The resilience of Bren Esports here is just so impressive here. What they're doing here is not faltering, juggling the damage between their members so efficiently and keeping Yuji alive after all of that, keeping Yuji alive despite having a Divine Judgment, having a Helper, having Way of the Dragon always being targeted towards him.
You know, this is already the point where Bren Esports finally has a foothold in this game. Cignal Ultra, they had the foothold earlier on in the early game, mid game. But what's happening here is that Bren Esports, they got their foot on the door and they're trying to make themselves in. They're trying to make their way in.
We're gonna have to wait and see if that's gonna be enough though. Right now, they are going crazy against each other. And man, this is a closer fight than I really expected it to be, though, man.
Yeah, it's really, really close. I mean, sometimes we expect Bren Esports to just come out straight out the gate and just deal damage to a lot of people.
Oh, D! Oh my god! He tries to make it out, but Yuji is on the chase. Cannot make it out there! Yuji is legendary! Right now, Feudo, he cannot actually control the Bren Esports attack that we're going in. Pain, Minoan Fury just on Few, and he gets eliminated. Where's the follow-up? And now Cignal Ultra is slowly falling apart.
We might have ourselves a series here. Bren Esports might just be able to secure this. That's going to be the turn down. It's just going to be Yako and Kagura on their own. The Lord is going to be the next objective for Bren Esports, and it is going to be crucial for Cignal Ultra to deny this.
It's going to be so crucial, but there is no way we can actually reach this. The jungle emblem here for Yuji enables so much damage percentage added to every shot of those Kimmy pellets. Lord will go over to Bren Esports really quickly. Although the gold score is very, what do you call this? Very small, this goal difference.
Yeah.
Man, Bren Esports has full control of the map.
They really do. That's a lot of turrets down, 6-3 in favor of Bren Esports in terms of turret pushes, and that is going to open up the jungle a lot. No tier 2 turrets left, it's just like going to be the inhibitor turret here for Cignal Ultra, and their jungle is now a minefield here for Bren Esports. They will be able to get the jungle camps without any problems. Kimmy will be able to farm up Coco as well. They have no problems in terms of income. That's the problem with Cignal Ultra here. They are unable to come out of their base of fear of facing Bren Esports somewhere in the brushes there.
Yeah, they're getting the Bren lang ang malakas fear here. Apparently, that is enough to keep Cignal Ultra inside their base. They're very, very scared. And now they're getting ready to take down this Lord. But can they do it? Pain is actually in the middle of the fight. He is not allowing any shots going over the Lord. Inhibitor turret in the mid lane goes down quite easily. D looking for a target, but does not find anything.
Yeah, Pain with a Minoan Fury connects all the 3 people. That's a lot of damage coming down by Few. And they are going in for the kill here. Bren Esports are trying to fall back, but they finally secure Pain. But Yuji is left unchecked. They're still pushing through. D is going to be the target here. Coco goes for him. Tets does not have any way to go for a Divine Judgment to catch anybody off guard. The crucial target there was Kimmy, but he is just protected.
Yeah, the threat of assassination is keeping Cignal alive, but that is just going to be for the meantime. As this minion wave progresses into the inhibitor turrets, there is actually nothing that Cignal Ultra can do to stop
The Hurricane Dance connects onto Tets, and it's just a few more moments away before Bren Esports takes game number 1. Kimmy dishing out a lot of damage. That's going to be another kill onto Few. Daisenia, and they are going to fall down. The crowd is already chanting GG, and that may just be the case. Daisenia, though.
Oh, Yako, he's trying to make something happen, though. He is not done. Tries to get down on Hayes. Hayes has immortality. Going to be able to back up. Rebo gets taken out, though, and that is going to be the last-ditch attempt here for Cignal Ultra to go for a defense. And they're barely kept alive by that, but I don't know, man. After they get Yuji back up and running, after they get Rebo back up and running, it's definitely going to be the last fight for Cignal Ultra in the next coming clash.
Just one more clash. One more clash is going to dictate if bren esports take this or Cignal Ultra be able to come back, because we all know Cignal Ultra are the comeback kings.
Yeah, they have earned that title from multiple comebacks that they have done in the previous season, where they keep winning every fight that they were supposed to lose as predicted by analysts. So Cignal Ultra definitely are not done with the game just yet, even though the crowd says otherwise. But man, this is hard coming in from Cignal Ultra.
Yeah, they can still fight. Without a shadow of a doubt, their base is going back up to full HP. They just need to make sure that they catch bren esports off guard somehow. Possibly just pick off Kimmy right off the bat. If they can take Yuji away from bren esports, that's a lot of firepower that they will not have. DPS is going to be important here. D, though, tries to go for Coco, but will decide to not follow through with it.
Yeah, very, very carefully. Cignal Ultra tries to pick off bren esports members here, left and right. Tets is right now trying to make a hunt down, trying to catch someone off guard, but bren esports is not giving away any chinks in their armor.
They really are not. bren esports just shoving the lanes left and right just to make sure they add a lot of pressure for Cignal Ultra to not be able to come out of their bases, and that is the problem, the hill that Cignal Ultra has to climb here, and that hill might just become a mountain anytime soon.
Yeah, again, this hill that you're talking about, man, Cignal Ultra has been climbing this for the past how many games already. Facing off against Finesse, Solid, one of their most fierce competitors. They are now knocking on the door of bren esports. But this time around, bren esports are knocking on their base.
Fiore connects on to D and Desania, and they are going to fall down without a shadow of a doubt. And bren esports, they're going to push through. That's a divine judgment being forced there onto D, but really, is there anything else that we can do here?
Oh, Yako Map trying his best to take out Coco, but proving to be very, very difficult. Now bren esports, looks like they're the ones inside the base of Cignal Ultra. And apparently that's GG, man. Game 1 goes over to bren esports.
That was a well-fought matchup by bren esports. Cignal Ultra had the upper hand.